games that nobody knows. You got me hooked up on the feeling. You got me.
Story time. I knew a guy that suffered from obsessive bigorexia from the age of 14. He always wore baggy clothing. He was ashamed and embarrassed with his body, even though he actually had a really good physique. His obsession became so bad, he abused anabolic steroids from the age of 16. Today, he faces lifelong heart, lung, and thyroid problems, all because he saw himself differently to the way others did. Even being the most muscular 16-year-old I've seen, he didn't understand he had a mental disorder and not a physical disorder. And if only he saw himself the same way others saw him, and knew that he could deal with his disorder in a far better way. Since school never taught you how to do taxes, I'm going to. You're gonna need fuck tax.
Yep. I'm jacking off to that.
You so fucking disgusting. From early childhood, we are pre-programmed to think that vegetables are disgusting and a chore to eat. Can you blame us? Most of us got fed vegetables that look like this. Your vegetables don't have to taste bland and boring. We need to change our mindset about them. Even if you aren't into fitness, you can't ignore the benefits of vegetables. Broccoli alone supports brain function, boosts the immune system, anti-cancer, reduces inflammation, and I could go on. As a bodybuilder, my physique and performance improved drastically when I implemented more vegetables into my diet. I actually really enjoy eating vegetables now. Fuck Brussels sprouts though. This rock is so hard, but you know what else is hard? Your muscles on creatine. Let me explain. This is your muscles without creatine. This is your muscles with creatine. Creatine volumizes your muscles. Creatine draws water into your muscle cells, making them fuller and harder. It does not make you look bloated and watery. You can see the full effects after your loading phase or 4 weeks. I personally prefer the rice creatine monohydrate because monohydrate is the most researched form of creatine.
Brought my meals to the club, cause I have goals. This is why I don't leave the house.
What's your max deadlift, bench and squat? I really don't know. I used to lift very heavy and aim for 1 rep maxes, but it led to a few injuries. I found that my genetics don't suit heavy lifting. But you don't need to lift heavy weights all the time in order to build muscle. You can build muscle at any rep range, provided you're near failure and with the right intensity. It comes down to you, your goals and your genetics. Try strength training, try bodybuilding training, but see what makes you happy. I have appreciation for the powerlifting scene, but personally, I have a different focus. I don't want to fit in. I don't want to be normal. I don't want temporary comfort. I don't want to be someone else. I don't want to just go with the flow. I create my own reality. For when you step out of your little bubble, that's when your life will start to change. If something is toxic, leave it. If something is taken away from your future, cut it off. You have the power and you have the ability. Now go out and fucking do it.
Nobody cares about when you do that and there's like muscles there. Nobody cares about that. We don't want to see that. That's not what we want to see.
I guess we're going to ignore that this video is this. Even if you did care about it, we don't do it for you, we do it for ourselves. If anyone on this planet works hard towards something every day, they'd want to show off their achievements. Don't be ashamed to show your hard work off.
I met my favorite influencer at the gym. Then this happened.
Have you seen that these are 0 calories? Well, it's wrong. They're not. They are 97% carbs. Now, legally, they're allowed to say that because it contains less than 0.5 grams carbs per serving. But who the fuck eats 1 Tic Tac? Now, how does this apply to you? Read and scrutinize the label of everything you eat. If something says high protein, how much does it actually have? If something says no added sugar, it may still be naturally high in sugar. Does not mean sugar-free or low in sugar. Fuck the scale, stop weighing yourself. Let me explain. Weighing yourself every day can be demotivating. Your weight naturally fluctuates, depending on hydration, sodium intake, or when last you had a fat shit. For the same weight of fat or muscle, muscle takes up less space. Your body is changing, but your weight stays the same. That's where the problem is. Your scale says you're not progressing, but you are. I track my progress through measurements and pictures, and only if I really have to will I weigh myself. Just in case someone needs to hear this, just ask her out, bro. What do you have to lose? You holding back and not asking means a no already. And if she says yes, put on your best drip, shave your balls, face, then go and get her. You have a lot more in you than you think. Use that confidence. And if she says no, so the fuck what? You took a shot and at least you tried. She obviously wasn't the one. Maybe the timing wasn't right. Keep working on you. Keep flourishing, and the right one will come around one day.
I know what the screenshots say, okay? I'm aware of that. I'm looking right at it.
To look like that at 19, that takes hard fucking work. This was me at 19. I weighed exactly half of what I do now. Even if you're really insecure with who you are now, you could be the next C-bum, LeBron James, or even Elon Musk. Bottom line, you'll never know unless you try. Since school never taught you how to do taxes, I'm going to. You're gonna need fuck taxes. I'm gonna teach you how to get a double D man chest, bench press. This isolated exercise is gonna give you that cleavage. If the plate isn't heavy enough for you, you can try also the Smith machine variation. Be sure to have someone on standby. The bench press is king, so I like to take it slow, follow along with my timing. Cable flow. What I like to do is 5 pause reps and after, pump out for 10. So bang these out, and when you're done, you might need to go bra shopping. You don't have time for meal prep, right? Don't worry, I got you. Get yourself a multi-tier steamer. You can cook potatoes, vegetables, and even rice in here. Research has found that steaming retains the highest amounts of nutrients compared to boiling. Best of all, you don't have to monitor it and stir the pot. Get yourself pre-prepped ingredients, like frozen vegetables, fruit, or even other tinned items. It may be a little bit more expensive, but you need to weigh up cost, time saving, and even food wastage. Because we've all been at the store like, do you want to come home with me and die in the back of my fridge? Here's how to stay motivated to work out and eat well. The most important thing is you have to understand why you're doing it. I cannot emphasize this enough. Establish your purpose. Maybe you came in a relationship, or you're bullied, or you just want to better improve yourself. Your purpose is what's going to get you out of bed at 5 a.m. to work out, or to meal prep at 10 p.m. for the next day. This is what I need you to do. You got to understand it, you got to want it, and you have to do it. I need to talk to you guys about something. As gym bros, we're full of testosterone, we throw our weights around, but we're still human, we still face problems, and often we don't talk about them. A few years ago, I was in a very bad space. I didn't speak to anyone about it. And as a result, it caused me to fall into depression. As men, it's important that we express our emotions, how we feel, and what we go through. You are only as strong as your heart is. And bros, we need to be there for one another, lift each other up. I care about you guys, and I don't want to see any of you struggle. Your mental health matters. Do you remember when we were kids and used to make gummy bear smash? No. Ah, yeah, me neither. But you smashing gummy bears after a workout can benefit your gains. Gummy bears are very high in simple carbs. Eat your gummy bears right after your workout and then have your protein shake. What it does is spike your insulin, allowing other nutrients like protein and creatine to enter your cells more effectively. Whilst I'm more likely to recommend bananas or oats after your workout. If you like gummy bears, go for it. Just know your limits and don't go overboard with them. What are you doing, step gummy bear? You can have cake for breakfast every day. Let me show you how. Take your oats, blend it to make oat flour, egg, baking powder, vanilla extract, milk, and banana, then give it a good blend. Almost forgot to add the best tasting whey protein. Much better. Add to a greased baking dish, microwave for 2.5 to 3 minutes. Add whatever toppings you like and you're good to go. So you just took out a gym membership. Now what? Gym anxiety is normal. Everyone in the gym has been in the position you're in at some point. People don't sit there judging and critiquing beginners. I was petrified the first few times I went to the gym. But there are some things you can do to make it easy on you. Go to the gym and be a stalker. No, I'm serious. You don't have to be creepy or weird or anything. Just take 5 minutes to walk around and see how people use the machines. Even afterwards, Google each exercise and see how to do it. Choose a weight that you're comfortable enough with to get the full range of motion. Don't go too heavy. Feel the exercise. Use what resources you have available to you. And good luck.